Hey everyone, it's the Skeleton Bones back with some Minecraft Infinity Evolved modpack, the expert mode. What I've noticed is this reactor is soon to be running out of fuel, but I've been thinking is before refueling this reactor I might as well move it to the new location in the new base. But to move this reactor I do have to prepare the space for it. Let's craft up an immersive engineering pump first. Well, there's the fluid pump. That's the first part. I'm gonna need to get an igneous extruder to actually make up the obsidian, and I'm gonna be going for a resonant machine right away so that I don't have to go through this process of upgrading the machine. Why do I need the resonant machine is because the maximum level of this augment requires a resonant machine, as you can see on the tooltip here. The only thing that I'm missing here in my inventory is a resonant machine frame. By the way, might as well start crafting up one more of these. I don't really need a cyclic assembler at this moment. So I'm gonna remove it, the cyclic assembler, out of here, and put the igneous extruder in its place. And it's gonna be filling up with the water. What these augments will do for us, they will basically increase the speed of the machine. Not only that, they also reduce the amount of water consumed by the machine, but I don't really care for that. The only thing that I need is to input some lava in here. Wait, hold on. Does this igneous extruder not even require the power? It does not. I've already set this up here, so I might as well keep it here. I'm gonna need to load this chunk so that the immersive engineering pump would be inside of a loaded chunk. I need it to be the output on this side, and I need it to be the input on the side that touches the lava, and then the tank over here. Then the only thing left for us to do is to provide the redstone signal and then some power, some fuel to this machine, and it should start working. You can see the lava going through the ender tank there. Let's go back to the base and check how much lava are we getting. Well, it does work. It is kind of slow, but it is working. Go through each of these storage drawers and put the void upgrade. I know that we are going to be getting a lot of these mob drops, so I do not care about upgrading these storage drawers. I'm going to do it later. I'm gonna be avoiding the Thorncraft ores as well. Don't really care about these. The next thing that I'm gonna have to think about is... well, actually, it is time to move on to the ender quarry. Let's see about crafting this up. So, the MFSU requires us to have 6 Lepatron crystals, which is 2 advanced circuits each, which is a lot of these intricate circuit boards, and also a lot of these basic capacitors. So not only that, I'm gonna have to go mine for some redstone, I also need to go mine for some lapis lazuli. And I'm gonna need a lot of rubber as well, so might as well gather all of these. I cannot do all those overreacting videos where I shout at things like, oh no, I've dropped my pickaxe, what am I gonna do? I cannot do the videos like this. I mean, I could try, but I mean, as soon as this one finishes crafting, we should be good on power here. Even though the reactor has completely run out of fuel, there is still the culinary generators. That will generate more than enough power to run all the machines in the meanwhile. Oh, so for each one of these, I'm gonna need 6 lapis lazuli dust. I do have 37 of these ready to go, and also I'm gonna need more energy crystals for that. So let's go back to the villagers and start trading for diamonds with this guy. I think this trade is the last trade of this blacksmith villager. We might as well start to set up the automation for this specific villager. We got all of the intricate circuits. It's the part of this recipe that takes the longest to craft up, and pretty much what I need is I need to get all these. I need to get all these. Hold on. Oh yeah, right. It just glitched a little bit, so we do have all this. And this one basically was the hardest recipe that we will require to make the ender quarry, except we also need to craft up some more ecstatic capacitors. So there's the item conduit which we needed for this setup. I'm gonna come back to this later. First, let me finish crafting the ecstatic capacitors. Well, I guess we made enough basic capacitors to make 2 extra ecstatic capacitors. It's not really a big deal. We are gonna use those up quickly. So what else? Yeah, the mining well. These machines are sided. Alright, I might have to scrap this idea. For now, I'm gonna do this recipe manually. The problem is that you cannot put the printed silicon and the printed logic processor and all those printed stuff into one side. You need to put a silicon from the bottom or top, and all of the other printed circuits from the bottom or top, and you can only input a redstone from the middle. Well, it seems that we actually did it, boys and girls. The ender quarry is a goal. Yay! We don't really have to mine for the resources by hand anymore. That's the major point about this ender quarry. But the quest hasn't been finished yet. We also need to make up a couple of markers here. It's not a big deal. It's just some ender pearls and some obsidian. I'm gonna use a silk touch upgrade on it, since we do have a silk touch book here, by the way. There it is. Using the anvil, you see that this enchantment will cost us 6 levels, and since I am level 32, so it might be wise for me to make one of these things. This is the silk touch golden pickaxe that we need for the ender quarry. Then there's the ender quarry pump upgrade. Well, I'm thinking I should probably make at least level 1 speed upgrade while I am at it anyway. Technically we have achieved the ender quarry, and it's a major step towards completing this mod pack. Basically we will not have to mine anything by hand anymore ever in this mod pack. I mean, unless we want to. I think that is a pretty good result for what it's worth. It has only been the 14th episode, and we've already achieved so many things here. It's been Skeleton Bones. I'm hoping to see you in the next episode of the Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Hoping that you like it, by the way, as much as I do. Until then, goodbye.